Hey guys, good morning. We're here with Talsyn campaign part 2. In this one we're not playing the regular Wood Elf campaign, but instead we're gonna be declaring wars on dwarves and fighting dwarves. And the goal is to destroy all the dwarves. It's a little bit elf versus dwarf violence. We don't have usually campaigns where we fight the dwarves with elves. Yes, turn. We already kinda like eyeballing with Belegar, and he invited Claw to war against us. So it's a little bit awkward. Makes the early game rebellions not only the only reason why you cripple in the forest. So we had so far 4 hours in this campaign. We missed little and nothing, just the usual Wood Elf campaign. The beastmen get killed on the way, and fighting rebels because this place cannot be stabilized. They're basically just crippled for a while. There's a scaling corruption coming from this place now, so it increases the rate of rebellions even more. You could try to do one thing in between, but the rebels are coming here every 2 turns. There's no point moving anywhere at all. You don't have to be that try hard. We have a very balanced army here of all the Gleigard Hagbin tips. 1 tricky because of siege attacker, 2 spell singers with a lot of life, and 1 branch rate. They all have plus 10% range buffs. We are at war pretty much with just Belegar and Claw, who he invited to do against us. Clans, you know, these dwarf clans, they stick together. They stick together. We haven't met any other dwarves. Because the nature of this campaign, I'm went with Lightning Strike on Orion. I think the first time ever. And holy shit. 5 points to get this, and 5 points to get this, and half of these skills are not that good. Damn, that's one very expensive Lightning Strike. One very expensive Lightning Strike. We need to take the Rain of Spines and maybe even speed here. Yoo-hoo! I don't know what's going on here. I'm only missing that Weight Stalker. And we're kinda waiting for tier 4 here. The only growth that matters here is for King's Glade. Usually the other settlements only tier 5 by the time you confederate. And they are already tier 4, just like that.
I thirst for the hunt.
I think after the next rebellion will be AFK in King's Glade to make it positive and then go out to see what we can do. But look at this. We are strength rank 66 and we are at war with Belegar. And Belegar with 3 settlements is recruiting 3+ armies. So not really much we can do here. We just have to be patient. We have to send the forest for these 2 technologies. After that, depends. We could just ally with the Empire and Bretonnians and whoever we get relations with, and get an amber from them and to upgrade the tree, confederate the rest of the elves. This could also be a thing. Getting 15 amber is no big deal. Like the usual early stage. Working towards getting that amber so you can get the tree to tier 3 and confederate other Lauren.
Orion!
17 3 settlements. So they have between 51 and 54 units. And let's escalate quickly here with Belegar. And they're still at war with Crooked Moon. It looks like Karakate Peak's been taken by Clan Morse. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll just keep ambushing here.
Make way. My will is yours.
Don't even have the money to get the proper stuff here. So we have to consider raising something. And the walls make the most sense. But it's not safe to go there without a lightning strike. It could get really bad. This army without the rank 7 is not very reliable against another army. Super imbalanced. Should have really gotten like 6 Eternal Guards with the shields. Is it me or Karakadin has been destroyed? Let's see what's going on with the dwarf factions. Okay, it's turn 36. Spinosaur Dwarves is still there, Zubar is still there, Kakadrak is still there, Karakzifon is still there, Zorn there, Norn there, here and there. Gabriel Poster are there. Looks like Karakazul and Clan Helheim are gone. Oh, Karakadin is here. It's here, just so fast there. And they're still pretty fine here there. There's a Drat Spy, huh? That's fine. Half of the followers don't work on heroes, but they still appear on heroes. What else? They need a lot of work with their followers. Some of them are pretty good, like the Forest Spirit or the Drat Spy and the Wall Smith, but everything else doesn't even work on heroes, or it's just really badly designed. You know, the usual Lord's Army, and nothing really that affects heroes. I'd like to see more unique banners among all the factions, but you know, one can dream. So let's see, they're still not moving. So it looks like almost they're getting attacked by Crooked Moon. Crooked Moon, which is one of the worst factions in the game now as the AI since all the changes. Doesn't look like they're gonna be moving out of this area here because King's Glade. They might just stay here. So we clear this rebellion and then we go into King's Glade and just pretty much stay there until this is high positive. Not rebelling anytime soon. I'm not sure how much can rely on this one against a full stack of rebels, which might be even tier 5. So what do we need here? We need the Temple of Eret Kial. We can unlock that technology, which is a very overpowered technology plus 20%. What else have extremes on technologies? They either work or not. Pointless, like stuff like this, or extremely strong stuff like this. And the technologies favor more the elf units than any other units, so it's a huge imbalance on the technology tree.
Master of the wild
Yoo-hoo.
hunt.
Worst thing that can happen, they deploy here in the fog of war, and they attack the Oak of Ages without you even seeing them. That can happen.
I live to serve
It's
areas.
kinda ridiculous that our ambush gets foiled in our own region without nobody even being on the screen. Look, you see this? Nobody's here. No one. No army, no heroes, we don't see anyone. And the ambush gets foiled. That is broken. Just broken. Inside Kingsglade, which is a heavy forested area inside Outer Loren, playing Orion, playing Wood Elves. Ambush get foiled. Totally broken. It's because the AI doesn't have Fog of War and they can discover you ambush without even you seeing them. So what's going on with the Wicked Claw?
Many inventions I have to kill you. Apply.
Yeah. Let him stay busy with Tylea.
Tinker, tink. Fight me. Die in pain, pain.
I thirst for the hunt.
They're looks like they're moving their armies.
Lord of the forest. I will not disgrace my ancestors.
It's hard to say what they're moving, but I think they're going around.
Master of the wild hunt.
We got Adayot, the Bringer of Fire. Very strong technology.
Oh my god!
Thank you, Nation.
That shit?
Appreciate it too.
Holy shit! What the hell?
Gives more armor to all missile units and armor for all LE infantry and cavalry units. This is one of those examples where it's totally imbalanced. Like Dryads get shit and the Elves get everything. Some huge discrepancy between the unit technologies. This is a technology, one of the strongest unit technologies in the game.
God King.
Makes the Glade Guard who had 15 armor turn into 35 armor. Always wonder why this one is why this one didn't ever cost amber. I guess they didn't know what else to put here. They wanted to be symmetrical, right? Guess it could have been here. Another technology below here. I guess Bretonnian Wood Elves are more closer to each other than any other race between the Wood Elves. Except maybe the exception of the High Elves. When they rework the Wood Elves, we're probably going to see most of these things change. This technology tree is just extreme. Extremely bad and extremely good. There's no middle ground. We'll clear this rebellion, then we're gonna go into Kingsglade and just AFK until public order is sorted. And after that, we'll try to attack Clanangland. That's the plan.
I live to serve Ariel. Going.
Dodan, that's what the starter race talk was called before, yeah. Yeah, you're right, it was Dodan. They're rushing, we're rushing. Everybody rushing.
Awaiting orders.
Glade Guard! Deepwood Archers! Dauntless Azray! At pace!
Swiftly!
I know how many of these we had, like 7.
Orion!
And the Skaven presence definitely increased the amount of this.
Hawk's talon hungers! You have my spear! Swiftly!
Swift of foot!
Looks like they might have a unit of base stalkers.
Way Watchers! Quickly!
Strength of Kurnos!
With haste. Orders understood.
Orion!
Oh, one wave watchers, one deep scouts.
With speed! Swiftly! With speed!
The forest fool. Fear Refua.
Swiftly!
Deepwood Archers! Way Watchers!
Orion! With speed!
Yours to command. Fear everywhere.
Glade
So we have
Guard!
22 ammo before, and we got 10%. I guess we're now to 24.
Awaiting orders. Fear the Deepwood.
Twenty-four ammo. Probably need barely over half that for a proper army. Depends on their armor. Rebel would also have bad armor.
I thirst for the hunt.
How many of these do we have right now? 1. The fact you can equip this on a spell slinger has been absurd. 2. 3. Nice. This will stabilize this much faster now.
Shield
Definitely
of Avalon.
go for stabilize now and then go attack a settlement somewhere. Tier 5 here, 1038, damn. I mean, the obvious choice is Clan Angrund, because they're next to us.
Lord of the Forest. I am called. You have orders? You have my blessing. Yes?
Yeah, we'll stabilize the King's Glade now. It's still 1 point away for Lightning Strike. It's actually 2 points away. You need 5 here, right? It's ridiculous you need 5 there. Those are not even good skills. Amazing. What is Belagar doing? Is he going north? Just met more dwarves. Oh, that might have not been the best thing. You're playing the overpowered elves, but going into too many wars will be the end of us.
One, talk at me in your crude language if
Oh
you
my
must.
God.
I make no promises as to the outcome.
Oh shit. They allied with Golden Order.
Red, come then, messenger. Spit out your word.
This is why I didn't want to move there in the first place.
To war! It is true king!
The worst thing about this is these factions will probably try to invite other factions to war against us. You know, the AI likes to invite random people to war against the player.
Yes? Orion!
Yeah, we can stabilize Kingsglade and then attack the walls. That's the plan now. We have minus 515, damn. Yeah, having shields would have been better. Probably would have had a positive income at that point as well. Karaknor has been destroyed. Okay, one less. And we declare one Crooked Moon. Don't tell me Crooked Moon has taken Karaknor. Wow, they did. They did, they actually did something.
Lord of the Asray!
They did! Belagar might have also went after Karakate Peaks. It's possible.
Hi. What could you possibly want? Ludicrous. Hi, but you may keep your lying tongue. For no, just no.
Money, 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 which we don't have.
Ready to serve! Protector of the Oak!
Yeah, 20 plus 20 here. Just have to get it to 100 and then we can start moving.
God King
We get around to level 17, so we've been busy. Somebody destroys Oak of Ages, so we don't care, right? The threshold is too high, Galmar, to be able to worth bothering. In a regular campaign, it's worth bothering, but not in this one.
The forest calls!
13 campaign skills to unlock Lightning Strike. Holy shit. That is extreme.
The Hunter! King in the woods!
That is extreme.
Lord of the Asray!
We have 2 of them and each provides 2 and it actually says 4 here. Huh.
Master of the Wild Hunt. I live to serve Ariel.
We know about Karakir and Clan Angrund.
Oh my
And even
god.
if we attack them,
Have
their
you
main
seen that
course of
shit?
action will be to attack
Holy
Oak of
shit.
Ages.
What the
So
hell?
Oak of Ages is a bait. We either have to AFK on the Oak of Ages or attack their settlements. Take a look. We can make peace with the Golden Order, but they're gonna be allied with Karakir. And we can make peace with Karakir and we have to destroy the dwarves. So this quest still requires you to have 3 tier 5 units. Because, you know, getting King's Blade to tier 5 is no problem. For a low level quest. What do we have here? Cult of Pleasure causing mess on Ultron. Surprise, surprise. Just kidding. Cult of Pleasure with Morati's mumbo jumbo of one-sided balance of power. They can't resist her. Male or female high elves, they can't resist her.
Orion!
By getting this to max public order, we have a window before, you know, this gets under any threat. It's not a problem maybe with the rebels, depending what kind of rebels they get. A strong rebels can actually take this even with all the fortifications you can get. Because they could get a lot of tier 5 stuff. While it's also a combination of enemies as well. Earthkill, the Pale Queen, 20% replenishment down. If the attack of Oak of Ages is suicide, right? So we don't really care. Oak of Ages has to be a bait here. Characters provide 6, that's the 3 followers we have. Corruption is still at 3. 6 from characters. How do we get 6 from characters?
The Hunter!
Store 4. Is the Runesmith? Yeah,
No
Runesmith.
reason for it. I thirst for the hunt.
All these turns really
Oh
will
my
be used to
god.
attack Clan
Have you
Angrund.
seen that shit? Holy shit. What the
Hey,
hell?
Nerfy. What you been up to lately, Nerfy? Can you believe the balls on that Phantom Jenkins? He's not even coming live to stream some nonsense anymore so we can troll him. Oh, man.
Protector of the Oak.
$26. So we have
Oh my god.
3 positive
Have you seen
and
that shit?
50 negative.
Holy shit.
What the hell? It's public order, man. It's like, I know this. I played lots of Wood Elf campaigns. This was the same shit in Warhammer 1. But still, I still get shocked at how badly they designed this shit. If there was actually like +1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 from here, this could have been much slower and you would actually have time to do other things around in the early game. You could still sneak on one thing by, you know, moving in between, but then you miss rebels every 2 turns and just power leveling Orion. It's almost like they want you to abuse this on legendary difficulty. And then they add the Skaven next to the King's Glade, which, you know, could be your target, right? Yes, in a regular campaign, but in this campaign just further increases the negative public order through corruption. It's almost like they supporting this type of meta for the Wood Elves.
King in the woods.
We have one of those extremes here. You have a trash like this, then you have extremes like this. Just, you know, the state of Wood Elf technology. We'll talk a bit more about it. I'm gonna do a Jibber Jabber episode with Wood Elves soon. Someone didn't name the Oak of Ages. The Oak of Kislev. There you go. Got it.
Lord of the forest.
Hey, cookies.
Shield of Athel Lauren. Belagar.
So Belagar is north of us.
The forest calls.
There's a plague in Karakaiser. The plague that came from the north. What?
No, I will not shame my.
They are not moving here because we are here. They see us, right? Even if we don't see them. Belagar could go from the north to the south with his army. We don't care about a tree, but we care about the King's Glade. That's the only way we defend the tree if we are in the forest. The other elves are douchebags, they don't work with Orion. So, it's probably best just to start moving.
Master of the Wild Hunt.
Missed the window by holy shit, he just deleted like that. Click click Crooked Moon. Yeah, Crooked Moon is definitely a shit AI faction since they Belagar just aggro on them like that. Just like that, click click. Holy shit.
I live to serve.
Belagar is way overtuned as the AI against the AI and against the AI against the player. Stupid levels, really.
I will not disgrace my ancestors. God King of the Deepwood.
They spread the plague into Karak-Iser.
My will is yours. The hunt calls.
So we'll try to take them in the vaults and then in the Soundgrave Mountains. We have to destroy them because we don't go anywhere until the dwarves are dead here, right? That's our objective right now. Dead to the dwarves. And these dwarves in the area are dead, then we move on to kill all the dwarves. And then the other dwarves, and then the other dwarves, and the other dwarves, and the old dwarves are dead.
Ready to
This is
serve.
elves versus dwarves here. Probably going for Oak of Kislev next. The point of this campaign is for the wood elves to fight the dwarves. It's a good armor, but we're trying to prevent rebellion right now. It's gonna rebel in 10 turns, even after all that AFK.
Yes, I will make it so. Attack! Asray, to battle!
If we get this plague here, it could be really bad. This plague can also spread into King's Glade. And Belagar is close.
Don't think so.
This plague also opens up Karakaiser for us. So if we don't get the plague and they stay with the plague, his game is alive.
Elenil, destroy!
Okay, we have our first battle against the dwarves. Orion on the left, nobody on the right, 50-50.
Orion!
I'm gonna have to take a little bit different position here. It's not rebel elves, it's a dwarves with armor. We might expect some of them to get close because they have more leadership than the Terminator.
Deepwood archers!
Characters always get close, so that's why we need Orion to harass them.
Unbreakable!
Glade guard! Defenders of Athel Lauren!
First of the stumpy heads we collect, their heads are useless. We get their beards and then we make cloaks. Something practical. You're not the messed up dark elves to collect heads, or the pompous high elves to do whatever. We're here to get practical stuff out of it.
Hawk's talon hungers! Lord of the Hunt!
Fire! Immediately!
Strike of Kronos!
Way Watchers! Weapons! Loose! Understood? Cease fire! We will obey! Aim,
Warlocks have
please!
not much protection there.
We understand!
Swiftly!
Steady fire! Athel Lauren!
We're gonna have to use our spell things to slow it down.
Battle
Since they're flying, the Blessing on the Ancients don't do much. That's why, you know, Unicorn could be considered, but flying is flying. You can't really put him in the trees anymore to get this buff, which is a pretty good buff.
Archers ready!
Spell singer. As you say.
With speed.
Having a spell sling in the air means we don't have to micro it on the ground against threats. But that buff is very strong with Arc Conduit. You get so much more power than you're supposed to.
Ready for the hunt. Swiftly.
Aim! Fire! Release!
The forest call.
Our aim is true! Let fly!
Isha wills it.
Bowman ready! Tireless!
Awaiting orders.
I have good experience on those range units now.
Send Louis.
So accurate, man.
Yes, quickly.
Being a flying target, it's like they're fucking elves.
At pace!
With speed.
Orders understood.
Glade Guard! Carlos, guide us! Our bows are yours! Glade
Will there be some war campaigns soon? Not anytime soon, but there's one in the works.
Fear the deep wood.
Carlos, bless our aim!
For Hector.
Glade Guard! I! Aim! Fire!
Hungry for battle.
Death to all! Weapons!
I have a pretty good range on the Squirrelers.
Quickly.
Kane, hear me.
We never miss! Aim! Release!
Azrae Mage. By Efua. Ready to serve. Of course. I will.
Children of Atholoran!
What is this leadership, man? Break, you bearded bastards!
Have you seen that shit?
Isha!
Holy
Yours
shit!
to command.
The hell?
At pace! Quickly!
Thanks, going west. I don't know why my left monitor is shaking so much compared to my right one. Like, even if I type on my keyboard, the left monitor is shaking so much compared to the right one. They have the same, they're the same shit.
Glade Guard! Yes!
It's like this table is not stable or something.
Deepwood archers!
The thing that is holding the monitor is not stable enough.
Quickly!
With speed.
Swift of foot!
Awaiting orders.
The monitor is an unsupport area of the table. But the table feels pretty firm.
Our bows are yours!
The fact that I'm typing on the keyboard and the left monitor is shaking, it's really bizarre. This is a fucking overpriced monitor. It doesn't have a very good, what do you call it? It's the monitor stand. I went with, of course, with design and style over something that's more practical and works better.
Swift of foot!
No, the table is stable. Table doesn't budge at all. Just the monitor is shaking so much. The right one is also shaking a little bit, but the left one is like it's fucking earthquake.
For the eternal realms! Straight away!
Don't get me wrong, this monitors have a really good quality picture and everything, but first the cable stopped working and now the stand is questionable at all. Just really crazy. And it's the left one. The right one is fine. The right one is shaking a little bit, but the left one is like it's almost like the like that thing that's holding it in place if it goes up and down. It's busted. I'll just get used to it, but it's strange. Don't know. I had a need to complain about it out loud. Been complaining about it in my head for the last couple of months. The last ones were pretty firm, and it's very much the same company. I guess they give you the everything quality regarding the picture quality and over the monitor, but the materials are questionable at best.
I fear no one. I thirst for the hunt.
I got a lightning strike. That's the most overpriced lightning strike ever. We definitely now in their book of grudges. Killed one of their armies and razed one of their cities.
That is not wise. Ready to serve.
The plague would be really bad here. We have to get rid of Clanagn. They are an immediate threat for us. I fully expect Belegar to raise Oak of Kislev. Maybe even occupy it, but we don't care about it really. Tarak Iser will have plague for a few more turns, so we might have time for Zarakzil. We should probably attack Tarak Iser immediately.
Yes.
It almost looks like the army went outside.
I will grant your request.
It's not safe to move like this. But the army is there, so there's nothing here. And the plague is spread here, which might go into Karaknon, so it's safe to move here.
Lord of the Asray. I go.
Yeah, they're going for Oak of Kislev.
Begone.
Somehow, army being in this city for 5 turns did not get the plague. Why do I have a feeling we're gonna get the plague next turn?
Oak.
This one is really overpowered if you're on forest battlefields. Really strong shit. That's the only good thing Waste Stalker has, crazy glow reduction when in the forest. There's the only reason to put him in the army. Well, this one, the branch rate is way more useful. Replenishment, some spells, some tanking, and the Shield of Isha is really strong. It's like the extremes, like I said. You either get nothing or you get everything. Like this one, for example, ward save plus 10% during forest battles, additional during forest battles. But we are not in forest battles, you get nothing. In forest battles, you get crazy buff. When you're not in the forest, you get shit. And then on top of that, you have stuff like Shield of Isha, which adds additional 15% ward save, which is mind-boggling. When you add on top of that the natural physical resistances, the healing, it's just... Why do beastmen attack Athlorn again? They want to get bullied. Yoo-hoo. So it does look like they're going here with what I got. Move like this tells me they don't want to attack Oak of Kislev.
Do you take me for a
Rank 7 units, huh?
Master of the Wild Hunt.
Did they succeed once in this stream? Beastman thing? Oh, you're confusing me with Akatama Tower Gaming. Talia taking the Oak of Ages. They were a sneaky snipe. Now with the Fog of War, it's even more possible from here. These days, the beastmen don't even survive to reach the forest.
Lord of the Forest.
We're just gonna let him do it. This building's useless to us. Since we're not going for the standard victory. Oh, they went back into the city. At least they have some self-preservation. It's interesting they didn't use the underway. It's almost like AI showing brain cells.
No, I will not shame my clan. God King of the Deep Wood. I bring pain.
Rank 7, rank 8 units, huh? Okay. This entire city must be purged. Pretty much.
Children of Athlorn! Glade Guard!
Orion!
The card is contained here. We do have a good amount of power.
Defenders of Athlorn!
Eager for battle.
We understand!
With speed.
No! Orders understood.
I wanna get away from that one.
Understood!
Fear the Kadai! I am reborn!
Our aim is true!
Shoot those squadlers.
Weapons loose! Blade guard! Orders understood!
Swiftly!
Doesn't look like we're getting any hits there.
Deep word archers!
Some of them just keep hitting the crenellations. These dwarf walls are busted compared to greenskin walls. Just hitting these things here. While the greenskins don't have any of those things at all on the wall. All the ammo gets wasted.
For the eternal realms!
The forest speaks. As you say.
Aim! Fire!
I'm getting good shots there.
Glade guard! For the eternal realms!
With speed!
As they may. Fear the people.
Glade guard! End them! Kronos bless our aim! Bows of Athelora!
You're slowly running out of ammo, what's the best thing?
Glade guard! At once! At pace! Deepwood! Dauntless Azray! Quickly!
Swiftly!
Send Louis. Now.
With speed! Swiftly!
Need more light blooms.
Way Watchers! This instant!
Deepwood Mage.
We continue shooting here, we'd have run out of ammo, we won't be able to kill them in melee.
Our bows are yours! Swift of foot! Dauntless Azray! As you command! Fire! With haste!
King in the woods!
Armed and ready!
Fear the Deepwood.
At once! Straight away! Let's fly!
Holy shit, those shots, man. The Way Stalkers. Way Watchers. Such a big burst of damage, they actually started routing.
Quickly!
Rank 8 dwarf unit routing.
Immediately! Swiftly now! We understand! Warriors of Ariel! This instant!
Where is Queen Helga? This isn't the Grudge of Drong. Hawk's talon hungers.
We need smoke and mirrors.
Eager and ready! Quickly!
Wave Watchers can probably have enough armor to destroy 3 strongest units in the game on the infantry scale. We're just gonna get more Wave Watchers.
Immediately!
Plague Guard don't have that damage.
Swiftly now! Swift of foot!
Of course, the Wave Watchers have to be fully buffed for that.
By Kernos! Tireless!
I will. At once.
Can't let them block the door.
The forest wills it! With haste! Ready and able! Swift of foot!
Level, what's their penalty there? It's just now, like, that makes no sense. Yeah, now this makes sense. 23. There's no way the longbows will run otherwise.
By Epua.
Blade Guard! We never miss! Straight away!
Fear Epua. Speed of Azrael.
So lightning strike, 3 spirits and executioner.
Digwood Mage. Quickly.
Blade Guard! Awaiting orders! Understood? This instant!
Bunch of longbirds here. Let's just do some damage. They're very close at the routing here. They're taking massive damage.
Swiftly! Faster! Let fly!
Ready to serve.
For the Asri!
Attack!
Quickly! It shall be done.
Spell Singer.
Archers ready!
The Siren Breakers.
Children of
No, for these
Athelloren.
explosives.
At pace!
Oh no, but they have to break here, right?
At once! End them!
For Hecate.
Blade Guard! Warriors of Arium! Now! Straight away!
Weaver. Mage.
These 3 keen Rashida dealing damage, but they still outperform Rogers in performance and damage dealing.
As you say.
They're there to soak damage, not to deal damage.
Ready to fire! Yes! Quickly! Blade Guard! As you say. Yes!
The forest calls.
Children of Ethel Lauren!
Wind Weaver. Orders. Onward.
Yes! Hunt them!
See, this side is still extremely resilient.
Quick.
They can fight forever. They have Orion there with terror. The moment one of them start routing, it should be just a must rout.
Glade guard! Target!
This could be it. We just
Warriors
recovered
on
them.
aerial!
Ready for the hunt!
Glade guard! Master!
Bows of Ethel Lauren!
Ethel Lauren!
Awaiting orders.
Bird is not durable enough there to stay there.
The forest speaks.
Archers ready! Straight away! Swiftly! At
And
speed!
those iron breakers are coming back, 15 of them.
Fire!
Away.
Ready to fire!
We're definitely more damage for that war siege. 4 wave watches probably would be enough.
Onward.
They can take the center on, especially in these bigger cities. Well, we destroyed 2 of their armies. They have 2 more in the north, which means nothing is in the walls. We might get a plague here and then we fucked here.
Asway, to battle! God King of the Deepwood.
We take the city, this guy's underway towards us, right? So we have to just raise it. We have to destroy Clan Ango first. We can deal with Clan Karakhianer here. With only just 1 army, just whack-a-moling, right? Just whack-a-moling. We kinda have to go back to the forest. No plague, please. These 2 ruins, the scaling could take them. This ember would be used for tech.
Lord of the Forest. On my way.
Okay, we didn't get the plague. North there is Karak Ziflin and Clan Anglund. They still have 3 settlements, what? It's the Zaraks. They're taking Karak Noni, right. So right now we are currently destroying Clan Angrund. It's gonna be Karak Ziflin and Karak Hien after.
Icket Claw!
I am Morgiana, Faye.
Fuck you, I'm siding with Ikitlo. He's a bigger man. My bad, bigger rat. The top rat.
No time. Experiments to do. Not logical.
It's gonna be logical. Wait for the numbers to kick in.
Orion! If I had my way, the wild hunt would...
Gift? If you say so. They have no respect for our treasury.
The hunter!
Alice.
King in the woods! I will grant your request. Yes?
Ambusher is there, we still need Taskmaster.
I have only one good ear, yes, but I still hear you.
How much money does Clan Skyr have?
Armory interests you.
They have a lot of money and they ask for money as well. The AI just can't resist the player's huge treasury.
You call? You may keep your lying tongue for now. Ill-judged.
I'm not gonna give them shit.
Master of the wild hunt.
We need Ember for this, right? And we didn't get the Ember here. Glade Lord and a Glade Lord. What? Isn't that the other one supposed to be Glade Lady? If they're gonna put two categories. They're just confusing people in these trying times. If I don't get one Ember, we won't be able to upgrade the King's Glade tier 4. This could already be skimming territory here.
On this enchant. Vota Amistua.
Get it strict. Yes.
The forest calls.
Warlock engineer.
So we have to go to Southern Green Mountains after Zarakzil.
Protector of the oak. You have my spear.
Why do we not have movement here? We have.
I thirst for the hunt.
Belgrade can still just beeline for Kislev, Oak of Kislev and King's Glade.
I live to serve Ariel. Going.
Looks like there's an army here, Skaven.
Maia.
What do we have here? Arcane item. Well, yep. I'll take that. Smoke monster boys, first arcane item.
Master of the wild.
Ryan cannot find any arcane items, so finding an arcane item from a ruin is amazing. The only way you can find arcane items with Ryan is to use the ancient Dreamin or Durtu. Or find him from the ruins. I think Belegar will attack the forest. The Clarkholz and Findle hate Belegar, but they don't give a shit about us because of the thresholds.
I thirst for the hunt. Shield of Athel Lauren. Clear a path.
Zaraxil has nothing now. We can attack this turn. Shame. It's a shame. Where are you going, friend? It's mine. This is my hope for the Wood Elf rework. They should let the outpost develop a little bit more, or at least all slots with tier 1 stuff. This system worked okay for the Warhammer 1, but not for Warhammer 2. It's still unique enough to exist, but it's not good enough. We can get tier 4 now. This is Kronos, very good technology. It does look like they might just come here.
Salutem.
They can take Karakaiser, I don't care about Karakaiser.
No time. Experiments to
He's
do.
rank 2, what the fuck? He taking Merigliano, what the shit? Hey friend, what a sign dead non-aggression pact?
Whoops, don't
You need
first.
money
Pact
for
deal
experiments?
later. Yes.
We have to get him to our side before somebody wants him to war against us. Again. Fucking again. Because if we have to fight Clan Scry, where we have to fight the other ones at the same time, that would be really bad. The Wars all invited him the first time. Clan Angrund invited the Clan Scryer to war against us, and then the Clan Scryer attack went to war with Talia. But we sided against Belegar, so Clan Scryer should like us. I actually wonder what Belegar is doing up there, but he definitely looks like he's on the move now.
You have orders?
Ickit, most travelled rat of Scryer. Nothing surprises me. Granted.
Okay, and we are friendly with Ickit Claw, who is rank 2 right now.
I have only one good ear, yes, but I still hear you.
He's at war with Talia and 2 Bretonnian factions. We are at war with Karakin and Clan Angrund. Have to destroy Clan Angrund like a few turns ago.
I live to serve Ariel. For the Kadai!
Non-aggression doesn't mean much, we need more than that. If we cause enough damage to Belgar, he'll definitely like us to the point of an alliance. Well, there should be enough ammo just to fire at will here. I have 24 ammo.
Wait!
I put away watchers around. They won't fire at will, so because they're gonna be sneaky.
Ryan!
Awaiting orders.
Ready for the hunt!
Swiftly now! Way Watchers!
Lord of the hunt! Issa rules it!
Just annoy those range guys.
As you say.
They have smoke monster, but most of them are on the walls.
Unbreakable!
There's artillery firing.
Ready to serve.
Send the eagles on the artillery.
Of course. Mariah, I fool thee.
Ever ready!
It will be done! For Isha! Orders! Blade Guard! Defenders of Athelorn!
Let's send the damaged ones in the back.
Fear the deep wood.
To the fray!
Orion! For the Osprey!
Awaiting orders.
She's stuck on the ground, but they have artillery pieces that not controls, they count for capture.
Orders.
Hoef would agree!
As you say. Hear me.
So if artillery stays on the city, they count as entities regarding center capture.
Way Watchers! With haste!
Yours to command. For Hecate!
Orion!
As you say. I will.
With speed!
What are you guys talking about? Ruby and Nubians roll to have a perfect fit figure.
Our clans will
Talsyn.
Run! March against the foe!
You know. Plague is here as well.
To the hunt!
Has to purge it. Got the lightning strike. We need the nature skewer next. Get it extra ammo. Kinda hilarious that the Eternal Garden Dryads are on the same skill instead of on the striking branches. The swinging bows or the ancient bark. I think the Eternal Guard should be together with War Dancers and Wild Rangers. We mix cavalry and archers, so we're gonna be really bad in sieges. So it's really good on the battlefield, but a little bad for the sieges, and the sieges are the most common battles. Gotta be War Dance and the Wild Rangers for the second one. There are a couple of regiments of renown here, like this one here and this one here, that profit from that skill.
Master of the Wild Hunt.
You can take that place. What do you do about this? War Dancer Feast Halls. War Dancer Feast Halls. One of these two settlements. Yoo-hoo! Let's just get replenishment and garrison.
Lord of the Asray!
We have some money, so going for a negative wouldn't really matter that much. Why is he cloning Karabuta? He want to take a ruin.
If I had my way, the wild...
Have too much gold in the treasury, they just ask for free gifts. 'Cause why not? Strange what what else Belaga doing? He went for Karak Eyes there.
I live to serve Ariel. I will make it so. On my way.
So we'll rebel in 2 turns. We'll be there. Well, I haven't fought rebellion with the garrison probably since Warhammer 1. But they could spawn in awkward troops. But heavy tier 3-1 should be pretty one-sided, right? With the Skycrown Oak Walls. Doing the tier 2, maybe.
Act deal later.
So Talia is gone. Military action against Clan Angron 13.
Nah. What will Skaven Blight
Their economy is going lower, which means they're burning money because they have recruited too much. We could join their war against Bretonnians, but then they're gonna just be coming here. We could also just go raise Carcassonne as well. Good money.
Yes.
We'll pay for the Way Watchers. Here comes the Belegar. Took him quite a bit of time to actually get here. And he just sacks it. It's massive attrition. That is one of the most worthless settlements in the game to sack. And Araglan declared war on them. Beautiful. You're going to the forest to attack Oak of Ages, you raise it, right? You don't sack it. Occupy is in suicide, right? Belegar's trespassing the forest will make other elves hate him,
We will see our homeland
which will make this
persist
threshold
through
closer
all the
to
coming ages of the world.
viable.
Ludicrous. Welcome to the halls of Athel-Loren.
This guy's already at war with Clan Angron. This is the reason the Clan Angron didn't even move, because of that.
Grey harbinger of doom.
Now it makes sense.
Going. You cannot ask this of me.
If we don't repair it, might just get ignored. There's a rebellion here, and they just might attack as well.
Futile.
It looks like doable.
I think not.
The mission right now is to defeat Belegar.
Were it not for the kind heart of the lady.
No more money for you. So it looks like his armies are just causing mess in the forest. So much for Karakate Peaks, huh?
Orion!
He pissed off the other Wood Elves as well.
The council's voice.
Hey man, can you just trespass in my trees? Where's the military access? What the shit?
You have orders? I will grant your request. The hunt calls. The hunter!
I have 4 forest spirits, it's minus 20 leadership.
Protector of the oak, I am called forth.
I have to protect Oak of Kislev.
Be gone.
Be gone, dwarves! What the fuck you doing in this forest anyways? There's no public order here, so you don't get any line of sight. So, you have Oak of Ages, you control the province, but you don't see what is here. Ridiculous. Huge oversight. Divine production is useless unless we have adjacent stuff, while the Elven Court is pretty damn good. Hawkeye is a tier 3 and the Great Eagle is tier 4. In what world? In what reality? Have the room for the that building now. Can you please request a bird? No. So what the fuck you think this is a multiplayer stream? Go on YouTube, watch them YouTubers. What the shit?
I thirst for the hunt.
I really think unicorn is to be considered because of blessing of the ancients. Because you just need to put her in tree, next to the tree, for the extra juice.
God King of the Deepwood.
So who's gonna be our siege attacker in this army? Ideally, we would want a forest dragon, right? The way the units like the Great Eagles, like the Feral Manticores, Feral Wyverns should work is you basically add them as a, buy them and you have a ability use. When you use this ability, you get a permanent unit for the rest of that battle. If the unit lives, you keep it. If it dies, you have to get it again. Should be like special reinforcements in the campaign. They really have they're not worth a slot in the army otherwise. What is this plague doing here again?
No time.
Come on, man!
Experiments to do.
What you doing?
Lord of the Forest. You have my spear.
Only like we can jump this far. And everything else is trespassing here, right? Get 12 and 9.
You need... The Deepwood protects its sons and daughters. Tread carefully.
Holy shit, man. Still no non-aggression here. Even we have the common enemy. I have to clear Clan Angrund. But we're also very close to getting the good stuff.
Master of the wild hunt. I thirst for the hunt.
That was a mistake. I didn't want to use the wild roots there. I want to ambush there. What the shit? Hey, Mr. Dwarf, you realize this element has no walls. Must be 50-50 in their heads.
Shield of Athel Lauren.
So there's no movement here. So to go attack Clan Angrun, which is at their border, we have to trespass in their territory.
God King of the Deepwood.
A jump is probably here.
I go.
See Belagar here. Oh shit, dude, man. Give me an alliance, I'll tell you what to do. Fucking hell. Just do something. Don't always just wait for Confederation. Bad code. No shit, Agatama, no shit.
Nay.
Can definitely expect some serious shit here. That reminds me, Dead already read this back to a majority of Warhammer 2 posts again. This true, or am I reading too much into it? Didn't they release like an expansion for 3K like today or yesterday?
King in the woods.
Was an expansion today? Huh.
I live to serve Ariel. Do you take me for a what?
Are they alive with these guys?
I am revenge.
They're not. Revenge incarnate, fighting the elves. I mean, I'm really clear war on him, but he pissed the other ones. What am I doing? Lanskaya lost the battle.
Take no time. Experiments to do.
But they're taking Carcassonne. Not logical.
The forest calls. Make way.
I have to make a move here.
Interesting.
Not possible.
See how this goes.
Unwise.
Some cheap units. Why is Guild at war with you? I declared war on Karakirn and they were allied with the Guild. This is very weird why he didn't attack here. But why should we attack here as well, right? It's 50-50. This is just delaying the inevitable. The rebels are also coming.
Ready to serve.
Yeah. Now we get orcs here as well. But they're gonna be hostile to us too. We just have to destroy Belagan and then we can focus the others. No problem. More worried about the rebels in the forest.
Orion! Blood for Cain!
Yeah, this is an easy one. Come on! What the hell? There's enough movement here! What is wrong with you? What the shit? What the hell?
I fear no one. Protector of the oak.
Oh damn! Missing like more than 5%.
I bring pain.
Jesus. What a... This turn wasted could actually cause some damage now. This is bad. I'm gonna have to waste additional turn.
Maia.
Since when do you have no movement from that point to that point to attack the city there? What the hell? Did just Belagar came from Bretonia there? And he has lanes in the southern mountains? What? You guys seen that? This army must have went south. This army must have went south around and around and around and came here. This was such a bad turn for us. Such a bad turn.
Lord of the Asray.
What a waste.
To arms.
That we one turn behind here.
Not possible. I thirst for the hunt.
What did Marine we have Uberstrike? I think it was taken by Kamler. And they're retaking it.
Shield of Athel Lauren. Albonis Elmchant.
And this one is pretty sturdy. I feel like we should be putting a hunting hand on the Ryan.
God King of the Deep Wood.
It doesn't matter, I don't think it works on the hero. We'd have all intercepted him if it worked. This is fine. We just have to deal with Belagar. We will also have good followers now. Crap. A couple of really good ones, and the rest is just really bad stuff. Okay, let's see. Look at the rebellion here. Holy shit. At least they got 4 dryads. "46 armor, 52 defense." We get the massive bonuses from that building and it's still in their favor. That is so stupid. They really want to waste your time, these devs. That is one of the strongest defensive buildings in the game. Literally it turns your units into overpowered gods. Can get hit, ridiculous armor. And it doesn't affect balance power whatsoever. You guys realize that these wave watchers have 48 ammunition. And you've seen that balance power, right? Now the Wood Elves don't get walls, instead they get very strong defense buff. Massive melee defense boost. And better reload times and more ammo. But that building for some reason is not affecting balance of power.
Ever ready.
They got 4 dryads, so we're not really should be worried here.
Blade guard. Wildwood Rangers! For the Eternal Realms! Glade Riders! Foes of Athel-Loren! Dauntless Azrae!
If scouts don't have very good damage, but they can harass still.
Way Watchers!
This battlefield is pretty amazing. Always been a fan of it.
Wildwood Rangers! Ready for orders!
This counts as a forest as well, so we get ward save, while the rebels get dick.
Your command? Eternal Guard! Children of Athel-Loren!
So we get plus 15 leadership and 10% ward save bonus on top of the defense building bonuses, and it's not even 50-50. You see what I'm talking about, guys? These battles are some of the most one-sided battles in the game. When a single army attacks this, you just have to put a lot of work. Maybe when they rework the Wood Elves, we won't be able to need to fight these annoying rebels all the time. I swear, if I have to do one more early game Wood Elf Rebellion game, that's gonna come from one of my favorite factions to the shitter.
We grow restless. Glade Riders! Cavalry! Way Watchers!
We also have Ancient Treeman, one of the strongest lords in the game.
It will be done!
We have doubled their ammo and it's not even 50-50. Wow.
Understood! Pull back! We will obey! Right! Pull back! Warriors of Ariel! Yes!
Well, there is such a thing as top 3 and top 5 Galamal. The Wood Elves were always around the 5th slot. Just love bows. Love shoot people.
Release! Children of Athel-Loren, as you command!
You just sacrifice one of the
Straight away!
deep woods here.
End them!
Slow them down and shoot them with the rest.
Armed and ready! Orders understood! Athel-Loren! Understood? We understand! Swiftly!
We do have additional 15 leadership there.
For Our Lady! Riders of
Just overrun that with melee. So Wild Riders have massive leadership as well.
Swift of foot!
We're harassing them as they approach and we're just gonna join our archer ranks.
Defenders of Athel-Loren!
The Ember mechanic is not even the worst thing about the Wood Elves. It's their lack of public order options. Really stupid lack.
At once! We are tireless!
Because, you know, they didn't test it on Legendary.
It will be done!
If they did, they would have known that what every campaign is just into rebellions.
Tireless!
But for 34 turns. The regular campaigns at least. But over here is a little bit even worse.
Riders ready! Forever loyal!
My favorite factions, Dwarves, Empire, Vampire Counts, High Elves, and then a variety of factions in 5th spot. I like a lot of factions.
Onward, Rangers!
Those drives are charging while the
Dauntless
Rangers.
Azrae! With haste! Way Watchers! For the Eternal Realms! Fire! We never miss!
They don't seem to be able to hit them in melee. They can definitely notice that melee defense working. I'm not sure how would it end up without the extra garrison though.
Deep word archers!
It does look like it would have been fine.
Warriors of Ariel!
Those 5 wave watchers are just ridiculous. One might not look like something when you put like 2 or 3 or 4 in a group. The damage just adds up so much.
At once! Eternal Guard! Now! Yes? Aye! Quickly! As you say!
If this is a close victory, you know that the balance of power is broken. This is a decisive victory here. We have double the ammunition, guys. Double. We haven't even used 55%. If this is between decisive and a heroic victory here, but this just confirms you how broken the balance of power is in this game, forcing you really. And we're getting wave watchers. Wave watchers are fun at least.
Master of the Wild Hunt. You have my
Doesn't look like we can move here normally.
on my way.
And he went around from the looks of it. I can say as a really enemy for being able to play other things than dwarves and empire. Whenever I try to do something different, I end up missing the Son of Guns too much and abandon the campaign for yet another Emperor Dwarf campaign. I totally understand this. I was like this as well for the longest time, but as a streamer, you know, the people expect things from you when you're playing a game this much. You can't just ignore factions, right? I do like a lot of factions, but I enjoy some more than others. This is fine to auto-resolve. Get some money here. Oh man, can we have a campaign without a crash? I'm not even using any mods game. Was the second crash Wood Elf campaign? Or was it crash in the Clan Leaders campaign yesterday? God damn. This is becoming way too often, man. Oh my god! We were just getting Wave Watchers game after the tedious part of the campaign was done. I'm gonna go drink, guys. Gonna go drink, and I might be back later. We'll do the Jibber Jabber tomorrow. I'm not gonna be playing with else again until the update.